Here with head coach Bobby Barbier. Demons returning home for a bit of a special weekend this weekend. Not only the Southland Conference home opening series, but Alumni Day on Saturday. And Coach, we'll start with that because I know it's something near and dear to you. You've played here, you've coached here, you've got 2 degrees from here. Alumni Day is something you've really pushed the last year or so. And how important and special is it for you to see those guys come back through the gates at the Bistro?
It's pretty special. I mean, we've changed a lot since a lot of them have been here, so I'm kind of excited about letting them see our new locker room and the renovations to the stadium and the bullpen and all the things that we've done. Hopefully we're making them proud, not only by the play on the field and how our guys, handle themselves, but also with the improvements and the commitment that we have to constantly improve our facility. And then it's good for our players. It's good for our players to have an opportunity to see the guys that kind of have paved the way before them, to give them what they have. Guys that didn't have nearly as much as what they have, and we're still able to go out and compete really hard. So it's always one of my favorite days of the year when we get some alumni out here and get our guys with them.
Pretty sure the left-handed hitters maybe a little bit. I don't know if they're going to be happy or not to see that bullpen. You didn't get to hit into it, but I think some of them may be a little jealous.
Yeah, they might be a little jealous. I've been a little jealous for a couple of years now, but I've learned to get over it. They will too.
We'll talk about on-field stuff. Texas A&M-Corpus Christi. You went into New Orleans facing a team that came in with the best record overall ahead of conference. You took 2 of 3. You'll face a Corpus team that, as you mentioned, another very good team in what's going to be probably a league full of dogfight weekends.
Yeah, I mean, it's every weekend. I mean, I think Scott's done a really good job. They had a big win over Rice last night. Won 2 out of 3, beat Nebraska 2 out of 3 the weekend before that. So they're playing well. I think, like they're fairly complete. I think it's hard. It's difficult to make a complete roster in our league sometimes, and to have some good starting pitchers with a guy or 2 in the bullpen that can get you out, and then also with a really good lineup that looks to be pretty deep. So I think it's similar to UNO's team, and hopefully we've learned some things about ourselves and what we can improve on and what we did well over the weekend, and can take that into a good work week, which we have had so far. One more good one today before we get after it on Friday.
Well, you touched on it Sunday. You won in different ways, and heck, you won in a game that was different from start to finish on Sunday. So mark of a good team. You mentioned a complete team, but mark of a good competitive team answering a tough loss Friday night with 2 wins in completely different fashion for your guys. No
doubt. I think it's you get your heart broken on the road on Friday night, first conference weekend against a really good team. It can be tough, and I was so proud of our guys for not pouting about it. We can complain about things that happened in the game that maybe whatever, but they didn't, and they came back to play the next day. And Johnny Harmon was a lot to do with it, but we also played really good defense, and we made some game-changing defensive plays that kept the score right there where it was. And then to carry that over into the first part of the game on Friday with the winds howling in and we're not having much success, and neither are they. You can let that get you down a little bit, but I thought we stayed the course. We talk about keep punching and all the things we can say we did it, and then we finally broke through there in that 6th, and we just put good at-bat after good at-bat together, which was fun to see. So it shows you the team that we're capable of being for sure, and the team that we keep working toward being. And even with some injuries, we had some other guys in there, and it was good to see those guys, those guys come through.
Well, you mentioned it. You talked about making the alumni proud, making the former players proud, former coaches. That keep punching mentality has got to do that. You've been on a regional team here. You've been on a regional team as the head coach here. That's making a team proud, but also just the fight and staying in it has got to make those guys proud.
I hope so. I hope it makes our fans proud. I hope it makes our staff and administration and alumni and I hope that's a mark of all of our teams that we've had here, and I think it is. And some of them were a little better than others. This one is still writing their story in their book of what they can become and what we can become. But I hope that's a standard that's been set for our guys and for those that have said it before us, that we're going to stay in that fight no matter how long it takes. And when it ends that night, we're going to get up and do it again the next morning. And I think that's a part of our program that has been around for a long time before me.
All right, Coach, appreciate you.
Thank you.